Hey you guys, so long time no see. I wanted to come in and do a look for you guys. So this is what I came up with. I got the inspo from a look that I just did on one of my clients, and I know y'all tired of seeing pink. I know y'all tired of it. I'm tired of doing it. Don't get me wrong, it's like my favorite color, but it's just too much. I needed to see some more, like some variety, and I know y'all wanted it too. So I recorded this look. It is an ombre cut crease. This is full glam, honey, okay? Very full, very glam, very just, oh, you know? I just really wanted to formally come to you guys and just say hey and thanks for subscribing, for supporting, for liking, and just showing me love. I've come to the conclusion that I've never personally introduce myself on my channel, so that's what I would like to do for my next video. So what I want you all to do in the comments, even on my social media, if you want to send them to me privately, that doesn't matter either, but I would like for you guys to send me some questions. I want to do a Q&A, but I want to kind of make it fun, so like, and it doesn't have to be makeup related because I want you all to get to know me. That's the thing, like, yeah, this is a channel, but it's my channel, and I want you to get a better feel for me. I'm just comfortable now. Your girl got her hair done. That's one thing I'm not gonna do. I am not getting on the camera with my hair looking janky, okay? Just not a thing that we're gonna be doing, okay? So I did this look. I did record it. I'm kind of in love with it. I like just to sit and vibe and just do. Like, this was a vibe out look. I really just let my music play. So in the video, you're gonna see me kind of singing along or whatever, but it's just me vibing and just kind of getting into the look. So if you don't mind, I would like for you guys to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already, and you will be seeing more of me, that I can promise. So make sure that you leave your questions down below, and I will see you guys next time. Bye. So hey you guys, we really gonna get right into the look, okay? No games, no nothing. As usual, I'll list everything in the description box that I use, just so you guys can get an idea of, you know, what got this look, you know. Starting in with my brows, which, excuse them, they look crazy right now. I use the Morphe brow pencil in Java. If you're new here, you need this pencil. However, if you've been here, you know that I love this stuff. It's so precise, and it's only $5. Really, you can't beat that, to be honest. I'm just filling them in, and then as I'm shaping them, I like to shape my brows first and then fill in wherever it's sparse. For me, that just lets me see better where I need to focus more too, because once the shape is there, I can just kind of fill in real easy. So that's all you see me doing right now. I'm just making sure they're nice and crisp and even, and then I'm going to brush that product through. I like to brush it through just to fade it in the front nice and clean. I'm using the Morphe Concealer. This one is C235, if I'm not mistaken, for my cleanup for under my brows. And I'm also following up with the Morphe 224 brush to kind of get in there good and shaping and outline them out. I also ended up going in with the, you'll see in a minute, the P.Louise base and Rumour 2 as my eyeshadow base. So I just, once I'm done shaping up my brows, I will put a little bit of that on my lid and then blend the two together. That's just going to give me a smooth transition from like my brow bone to my actual shadow space. You know, nothing new per se. If you've seen any of my old videos with me in them, please do me a favor, do not go back at them. They are horrible. But these now, like, my technique is so much different. Or at least I feel like my eyes are trained to be a little bit more different, you know? I am going to be using the 35V palette, which is one of my faves from Morphe. I'm tapping into that dark blue with the M506 brush, and I'm going to use that to build up my crease. I started out with just the blue shade, and then I went in a little bit and touched it up with some black just to deepen it up some more. I like to build my crease first. I feel like, one, it makes shadow so much easier. Two, I can just kind of map out my shape better, you know, as opposed to going from light to dark. If I go dark to light, then literally all I'm doing is buffing out that dark, which you'll see. I'm going in with that teal color now to do just that. That is the M433 brush. It's either the M433 or the M443. Either way, I'm just using that to buff out the edges of that dark shadow with that teal, and I'm just working it up. So the whole point is to soften those edges from the crease. That's all. We're not going too crazy. I know the look maybe looks a lot of extra. It's really not, up until I get to like cutting the crease, which, oh my god, I had the hardest time cutting my crease. I don't do cut creases on myself really. Mostly, like, I do my face just about every day at work, but I'm not a cut crease on myself kind of girl. I like softer looks. But oh my god, it took me forever. Y'all are gonna see. We're gonna get to it. You're gonna see. I'm just continuing to buff that out, and I went in with some more of that blue, just to bring those blue hues back, because it was getting a little too green tealish for me, and I wanted it to be blue, and also to help kind of smooth the transition from the teal to the blue. I just took a little bit of a light sandy brown from that same palette and dusted it across the edge of that teal shadow just to smooth it out. Nothing too crazy. I really didn't even tap into it much, just kind of smoothing it. This is me struggling to cut my crease with the P.Louise blank canvas paint, which, by the way, I had the hardest time ever taking it off. It lasts so good. I love it. And I'm using a P.Louise brush too, actually, from their Acid Rain collection, which is my first time using that brush, and it's really nice. Very thin. I was kind of surprised because they have two brush sets that I know about, and the first one, the brushes in there are pretty thick, but this one is really thin, and so it got nice and flat, and I was able to do the look with it. I just struggled kind of getting the shape even for myself. So it's a me thing, not a brush thing. We'll get over it. I'm just cutting that crease on the other side, and I think this is the eye that gave me the most trouble, because now I got to match this eye to the other eye, and so I ended up going back and kind of just touching them both up just to even them out. No big deal. I'm just bringing it all the way down. It's a full crease all the way down to the end of my lash line. That is my go-to when I do that, so that I make sure that, one, they're both relatively even, and two, to know where to stop. That's going to be the key, because then it doesn't eliminate the depth that we built in the crease, you know. This palette is the Morphe Pride palette, which was limited edition. If I'm not mistaken, really you can use any light blue shade, but for like a nice pastel blue, you can also maybe use the 35i, that Icy Fantasy one. It's an all pastel palette. If I'm not mistaken, it's a blue in there you can use, and you'll be fine. Then I'm going in with one of my favorites. This is the Lunar Beauty Mini MUA Strawberry Dreams palette. That shade there, y'all, even when I swatched it, it really didn't do it no justice. It is a white shimmer with a blue shift, which is why I used it, because it's, oh my god, gorgeous. And then I went in with a couple of darker blue shimmer shades to transition that on the outer V, just so that we have our nice, it's an ombre look. So, and it's not like your typical ombre, I guess you could say. You know, I went with my lightest shade in the center. I like doing that just because it makes the eyes pop more, and then when I put a shimmer directly in the center of the eye, it just makes the look a little bit more captivating, if that makes sense. So yeah, once I'm done with that, basically the eyes are done. I'm jumping right into face. I did not prime at all. I didn't want to waste any primer for the look. That's just me. But I'm buffing in my foundation in Tahoe from NARS. This is their Radiant Longwear formula, which I am in love with. The coverage is amazing on it. The finish is very skin-like too. So it's been my favorite as of recently. My go-to. I normally use the Maybelline Fit Me foundations, which are also really nice, but the NARS formula does me just a little bit better. Like, I like the finish nicer. I'm buffing that in with a M446 brush from Morphe. And I'm then going in and using that same concealer under my eyes, down my nose, you know, the normal places that I would highlight. This concealer though, y'all, is very matte and it dries really quickly. So I have to literally lay it down and then go straight into it. I'm contouring too with the Morphe contour sticks. This is in the shade 16, and then I went back with a little bit of the shade 17 for a little more depth. So this is just me mapping out my face. I'm going to spray it down with the Luminous spray from Morphe just to kind of give me some moisture before blending out this concealer. Y'all know that's my brush. That is the old faithful M335 brush, and I'm so butthurt because we've been sold out on it for the longest and I need so many more. But I'm just using that to blend out my concealer. You'll see me, I did go under my contour with a little bit of concealer just to kind of clean it up for when I do buff that out. That's just gonna make it not so muddy for me. I really don't like cutting my contour. Like, some people do it with powder. To me, you just still see the powder, so I don't do that. But lately I've been doing it with the concealer because then I can blend it into each other, and it kind of works for me. I'm just using my foundation brush to buff that contour in. We're very glam today, okay? This is a glam full face. This is a lot of extra, honey, and I haven't done a look like this in so long, but I loved it. So we're just gonna get into it like we've been getting into it. And once you see everything come together, oh, just ooh, that's all I can say. Well, y'all saw it in the intro. You know, just let me know how you like it. Give it a thumbs up if you like this look. If you want to see some more glam looks like this, you know, Miss Corona is holding us back. So if you want me to post some stuff that we can do together in the house, then I can do that. I have no problem. I'm using the Beauty Bakerie setting flower and the shade Oat. It's their translucent one to set all of my highlighted areas. I'm setting my contour and kind of adding some more depth to it with the Black Radiance contour kit. This is the powder one in medium to deep, and it's just, you know, just the regulars. I'm just setting the same places, same areas, warming it up just a little bit more so that when I go over with my face powder, I don't lose anything, you know. I'm going to take that same palette from the Black Radiance on a E27 brush from Morphe and contour my nose. Really quick, really easy. I think face is like my favorite part because it really doesn't take me that long to do it anymore. But I've been really noticing a difference in my application and like the actual finish of it, which I like. Going in, lining my lids with the NYC liquid liner in black. I gotta get some more of those too, by the way. And I kind of just went in and did a basic line. I'm dusting everything off with my face powder from Ruby Kisses. That Morphe mattifying spray is bomb, like bomb. I love it so much. What drew me to it was like the ingredients in it. It's all natural stuff. It's some cucumbers, some melons, some broccoli, some all that good stuff. I love that. After this, I'm just gonna go and highlight my face, put on my lashes, do my lip, and I'm basically done with this look, you guys. Like, it was really not that bad to me, but thanks for watching. I look a little tasty. So now I gotta see what I'm looking like on Snap though, because if Snap does not approve, then you might just want to start over, to be honest. I enjoyed this look so much, you guys, and I just want to say thank you and see you next time.